Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to give you a very short tip about how to use reverb correctly in order to get more depth out of your mixes, and it only involves one small routing trick. So what I've got here is a cello sample that was recorded in an anechoic chamber. It sounds like this. Very dry. Dead dry. I feel sorry for the player. And I will use that as an example because since it comes with no reverb at all, not even room reverb, we can really demonstrate how to control all the different parameters we need in order to give it more depth. Now, what usually people do in order to send things backward in the mix, besides, of course, lowering the volume, is adding more reverb. So I've got two reverbs here. One is a room reverb and the other one is longer, it's a hall reverb. Let's start with a room and let's go for a louder part here. Now notice that the sound didn't really move backward. What happened now is just I created space around the sound. But as far as perspective goes, I'm still in the same relation to the instrument itself. What we need to understand is exactly when does the sound being sent to the reverb? Where does it actually happens in the signal flow? The default in Cubase, and each DAW has its own routing, but in Cubase, if you haven't changed the default routing, the send comes after the fader. And that's the reason that if I lower the volume fader, there is no reverb as well, because nothing's being sent to the reverb because the volume is down. But listen what happens if I change the order and send pre-fader. Bye-bye, cello. Here I come, cello. It's like magic. It's totally different than this, right? So what you need in order to control the distance from you to the instruments is separate faders, one to the reverb alone and one to the dry, so-called dry signal. If you can separate these two, you can master depth. Let's see what happens if I use a longer reverb. Here's the default routing post fader. I'm still near the sound, but in a bigger room. Now let's say I want to move backwards. I can't do that unless I switch it to post fader. And yes, it is that simple. This is all you need to know if you're having trouble moving things backwards and forwards. Of course, there are many things involved, like the volume of the dry signal and the volume of the reverb itself. Things like high frequencies roll off or rolling off the bottom end, and so on and so forth. But this is a very simple and powerful technique to simply zoom in and out of the sound. I urge you to try it at home and tell me in the comments below what were the results. Share this video with your friends, of course, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.